we spoke a lot about the fact of buying real estate with the currency money, but how does it really work? How do I pay for real estate in Israel?
Okay, so it's a process, and with all complex ideas in life, I'd like to break it into small parts because this way you can understand it and deal with each part. So the way it works with us is very simple. As I said, we need to meet with the person, and either physically here in Israel or with one of my representatives abroad. Then we have to have some document exchange. We need to show where the money's coming from, and very often
Make sure it's kosher.
we have to make sure it's kosher. And the easiest way to do that is we have a letter from person's accountant. And again, we draft a letter for you. This isn't the first, second, or 100th real estate deal that we've done, so we know exactly what the bank needs. So we provide it for them on a silver platter, and we give them no reason to reject the money, no reason to create any extra headaches. So we help you assemble all the paperwork. Then we work together with your realtor and your lawyer here in Israel. So therefore, we know when the closing is going to happen. We either need a bank check, whether it's a bank transfer, whether it's certain payments can only be made on a specific piece of paper that gets stamped by the bank. Whatever the case may be, we've done it before, so we know how to do it. And we're able to do it pretty quickly.
So you're saying it's very complicated, but don't worry, you'll make it easy.
Exactly. That's why it's very important that, again, I'm not the only company out there. So whoever a person uses, I say, number one, just don't use the bank. Just because in Israel, there's a term called a friar. People who use the bank, they're friaring, meaning it's suckers. You're giving, I'm a Zionist. I believe it's very important to support Zionist institutions. I don't think the bank is an institution that needs our support. So, but then when it comes to a currency company, I think it's very important that somebody uses a company that, first of all, is licensed and regulated here in Israel. Because if ever there is a question, and very often there are questions, to have a company that has relationships with the banks, that is regulated here so that when we tell the bank, look, we did all the things that are required under Israeli law to investigate, and we exchange letters, they'll accept the funds. But if a company is not licensed and regulated here, then a person's